Alright, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to eHL Season 1, Cycle 1, and that's gonna be Group G today, 2 PM, already up. And a bit of an apology for a slight delay. Babael here, joining me is Larc. Larc, how are you doing, man? I think I can't hear you again. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just a very bad connection problem. Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Finally.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Yeah, I'm excited for today, man, because today's groups actually are very good, especially Group G. For me, Group G seems like a very interesting one because you know what's funny? We're actually starting off with the ace players here, coldznap versus JEMsan.
Okay.
And I took a look through their decks, and they're very strong. They're your conventional, you know, ESGN fight night kind of deck. So I'm expecting a lot from both these players.
Oh wow, really? That level? Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, that's it. coldznap, JEMsan, who do you think is gonna use what first?
Well, looking at the decks, right? coldznap doesn't have any druid deck. He has a warrior, rogue, and a shaman. I think he's probably gonna start off with. I feel like starting off with shaman is better, but I think he's gonna be starting off with his rogue. As for the druid, I mean not the druid. As for JEMsan, I think druid is definitely a choice to go for instead of things like wait, no, he doesn't play druid. My bad. He has a hunter, a warrior, and a warlock deck. So, I guess hunter is good for early aggro.
Yeah, well, a bit of a disclaimer first. Today we have players with pretty bad internet connection. I've been through this with them already. The bot side's probably gonna lag for 75% of the time. Only Bo Yangi has decent upload speed, so the other three, it's probably gonna be a bit of a rough ride, guys. Many turbulence in his flight, but it's gonna be a pretty interesting one. So we're gonna do our best to try and cast it. Yeah, but that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, we're on the way. So who's doing what here?
It's hunter versus shaman, and this shaman is very strong because if you've seen how Doggy House utilizes this in ESGN Fight Nights, he's actually running the same combination with Alakir and double Rockbiter weapons. So that's actually a very strong combination. He has the ability to control doors, well, a lot of spells as usual. Same thing as the decks that they use over there at Doggy House. He only has one unbound element on his deck. And I'm actually surprised. Look at coldznap. He has all golden cards.
Wow,
okay,
yeah.
Earthshock's not. Wow, okay.
I mean he definitely has played quite a fair bit here already, but yeah, it seems like he's gonna get an early aggro onto Hunter. Hunter is just on about 29, so
yeah.
It should generally be fine.
Yeah, he actually is really lucky here. He got Taunt Totem early, but here's the thing. I actually think JEMsan definitely should hex out. Yeah, I mean not hex out, sorry, silence the Taunt Totem, so that anytime that coldznap tries to play another totem, he's not gonna be able to get a Taunt Totem up, and that's actually very good for him. So he can keep being a little bit more aggressive in this game here. Like the main aim of JEMsan's role here is just to keep churning out minions and attacking the base, and keep spamming out his hero power as much as possible, because you want to burn the shaman before it gets to the mid to late stage of this game. So it's gonna be very good in that sense coming out in this game here.
Yeah, that's definitely the case here. But anyway, looking at this particular situation where we have coldznap playing Feral again, double first move, Overload already on the board, it's definitely gonna look pretty good for him. The silence is out on the unbound elemental, which is why it's a little bit wasted, but should generally be fine. Now JEMsan suddenly feeling aggro against him. He definitely has the Eagle Hornbow that can nicely solve both, if not all three, or rather both of these Feral Spirit. What am I saying? But anyway, we got a very interesting play there, and that's the Explosive Trap. It should probably take care of almost everything across the board. It will also severely damage the 3/5. That's unless coldznap plays something that's with Overload this turn, but he doesn't have the mana for that. And there we go, Explosive Trap just got propped very quickly, and almost everything dies. If not, gets heavily just injured right now. coldznap now doesn't have anything he could really do to buff up his unbound a little bit more, but he's playing a very aggro shaman, don't you think?
Yeah, the thing is, he has to be able to apply pressure towards the hunter. If not, the hunter is gonna get really out of hand. Here, I definitely think he should just attack phase rather than the unbound elemental. He needs to be a little bit more aggro in that kind of sense. But it seems like he's gonna get rid of it. I think he's a little bit afraid of Cold Snap rebuffing it with a lot of the other overload spells, things like what do you call this, Lightning Storm, Fork Lightning, Lightning Bolt, all this kind of jazz. But he's really down to 11 life, so it seems a little bit too late to be playing the somewhat controlish game. And another problem is he actually didn't get Unleash the Hounds early, so that's actually hurting him a lot. And I'm surprised he doesn't run a tracking in his deck, which is actually very, very good in my opinion.
Yeah, same. It's a very interesting observation on our part here. But it seems like JEMsan is kind of down to about 10 health already. coldznap playing the aggro Shammy here. He does have Care, and that can be used next turn. That would probably be a very good spot for the battle. Misdirection, and better not be Peggle. But oh my God, Peggle! Poor Peggle just came on the field, and immediately he's gonna have to take the fall for the team.
Yeah. Oh, that really sucks for coldznap. Holy crap! Another misdirection, and that's good for his bow as well. The thing is, he still needs more damage. Here, I think his only option is to Eaglehorn bow, attack face, misdirection, and hero power. You really can't do anything else.
There is really nothing much you could do right now at this stage. But that's it. Okay.
I don't know how I feel about it. The thing is, okay, he's doing that so that the fire elemental will kind of redirect to the face of coldznap. But the thing is, coldznap by all means can actually just totem up, and then the chances of the fire elemental hitting the face of the totem is actually higher as compared to his
as compared to his face. But I guess having 50-50 rates are better than not having 100%. Any chance. Yeah. That's right. So he does have kill command. What he needs right now is something. Oh, but the Ragnarok's finished though. It's not gonna be over, but yeah, he's just not even gonna attack. Look at that, coldznap. He knows what's up, but it could have been a win already if he attacked.
Wait.
Timberwolf, double that's 10. Nope, it's 10, no. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, if he had hit, earlier on, oh my God, he's actually going for the much more okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't make a difference right now. If you went, I mean, if coldznap went for the attack and the 50% proc onto the shaman there, it would be a win for JEMsan. But because coldznap figured it out, it's misdirection, not gonna fall for the same jazz again. So yeah, but here comes lightning bolt and an easy winner for coldznap. Ladies and gentlemen, the first game, Larc. Any thoughts on that one there?
Yeah, I just felt like JEMsan kind of wavered a bit. Usually when you play these kind of very aggro decks, you want to go for face. You don't want to trade. The only time you want to trade is when you want to get rid of taunts or set up for a play so that you can instantly OTK your enemy over there. So I don't know. I felt like he had that game in the bag, to be honest.
Yeah, I felt like he had a game as well, but
yeah, had he just played a little bit more aggro-ish, he would have been able to shut down the shaman, because the shaman was starting to slow down a bit. But of course, the shaman had a lot of he had Care as well besides Ragnaros, so yeah. Still pretty hard to say.
That's the sad news there. But anyway, game number 2 is gonna start. What do you think JEMsan's gonna come back with?
Well, looking at JEMsan's decks, his Warlock actually isn't that bad against the shaman here. I think it's kind of interesting the way he plays it. It's like I guess you could say it's kind of aggro-ish in a sense. It's got flame imps, it's got blood imps, it's got your argent squires. There's soul fires as well. He even has mortal call just for that added extra, kind of control on the board. But he has a lot of buffers actually. Shattered Sun, Dark Iron, Defender. So I think his Warlock would actually fare much more decently against the Shaman as compared to the Warrior here.
Yeah, well, my processor is kind of getting fried by very intensive in TeamViewer. Even the processor's feeling the heat right now. I mean,
oh my God,
it's like I don't know, man, but the lag is affecting my comm, and I don't know why. But anyway, yeah. I'm thinking that I'm gonna take the stream down after this just to sort out some setting problems. But anyway, it should be a short little restart. I'm very reluctant to do that, but still, just gonna do what needs to be done here. So yeah, it seems like JEMsan's
Oh
still
my
gonna be the
god.
bottom side of this board. coldznap at the top. It's the Warlock up against the Shaman. Do not best of 3 guys, and they don't have much time left for JEMsan at least.
Yeah. JEMsan actually has a good starting hand. Blood Imp, Flame Imp is pretty good there already. Cold Snap. I think Cold Snap wants to keep the defense. The thing is, Cold Snap doesn't know what kind of deck that JEMsan is running, so he's actually gonna miss out on the Defender of Argus, which actually could help him a lot. But he already has a little bit of combo there with his Unbound Elemental, so can't be too, you know, can't be too wavered from that. Blood Imp's gonna come off first for sure, and the next turn is definitely gonna be that Flame Imp.
Yeah, Flame is definitely gonna deal 3 damage to himself first, but it's okay. So early on, you don't have to worry about the the bite back there, and it's okay. So coldznap doesn't have the best starting hand here, unlike the previous game where he had a very quick Feral Spirits, etc. But here comes the Flame Imp, and the real deal trouble's just gonna start swinging in his favor here. He can play Peggle, but Peggle's probably gonna be dead because of the Mortal Coil and Flame Imp combo.
Yep.
Hopefully Peggle gives him a card before he dies, but because I'm seeing that he's looking at it as one of the more viable plays here. But of course, he can also go for coin into Unbound, but that's probably gonna die as well. Flame Imp is just so good in a sense that in the early game, there's nothing else to really do. With the Blood Imp giving him health
Oh
effectively
god.
almost for 2 turns or 3 turns. Yeah,
Oh.
that's good. So wow, look at that. A quick
Yeah,
kill there, lightning bolt. Yeah, that definitely solves the problem. And he fishes
oh,
another
nice.
lightning bolt there. So it's a very good, sustainable cycle that we're seeing out of coldznap's hand. And back to JEMsan. JEMsan loses the Flame Imp. What's he gonna do? He doesn't have much of anything to play. Defender Argus, oh, that's a pretty bad draw. I think he's gonna life tap and call it quits here.
Yeah, he can't do anything. Actually, that's a really good play by coldznap. And funny thing is, he actually gets another lightning bolt out of that. Yeah.
It's not that bad really. Looking to it as coldznap kind of used his coin, but I feel that it's still okay because he got himself unparalleled advantage right now for the early game. But here comes the very easy Mortal Coil onto that, and that gives a little extra card draw for JEMsan. But he doesn't have much of any cards here. He's just live tapping like no tomorrow. coldznap on the other hand, he has cards, but it's looking scary now. JEMsan's hand seems to be already 70% full. And Unbound's gonna come out, Divine Shield as well for coldznap. He's getting some board advantage right now.
Oh.
And Peggle doing the work there gets Cane Bloodhoof, or rather Current Bloodhoof there.
Okay, I don't know if coldznap practically spent like hundreds and thousands of dollars in the game, but holy shit, that's a lot of golden legendaries.
Yeah,
Alikir is
like...
golden. Yeah, I don't know. Alikir is golden, and Karen is golden as well. He has a golden Defender of Argus, a golden lightning bolt. I think
Argent Squire.
Argent Squire as well. Oh my god.
Unbound Elemental, Current Bloodhoof, almost everything. Lightning Bolt also golden, man. It's like this is the golden boy. But anyway, seems like it's gonna power overwhelming his Blood Imp because it's practically sitting there doing nothing and looking to just decide whether to pick up the Unbound or going for the Peggle. Is going for the Unbound instead because he kind of lost to the Unbound in the previous game. He's gonna play Nova's Injury for extra card draw, and we look at a health pool of JEMsan. It's down to about 21 right now. And the good thing about coldznap is that yes, he's got minions on the board, and JEMsan's tapping like no tomorrow. But the problem really is the fact that he don't have much of any minion that can deal good damage on the board. Now the Defender Argus comes out and he's looking to slowly bite down the health of JEMsan, expediting things a little bit more.
And Defender of Argus is just so good here as well. It's funny to see that that JEMsan, like, he has got so many cards in hand, but he can't do anything in it. Oh, another hook there. But it's not a golden. What's going on? I don't believe it. Not a golden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird. Here, there, like,
I'm saying it's green, dude.
Yeah, it really is. Like here, Jim can't even do anything. Like, what's he gonna do? He can't even pop that bubble. Well, okay, he can. He can Azure Drake, run his 1/1 into it, and then Mortal Coil for 2 damage, and get some card draw out of it.
Exactly.
So let's see what card he gets. He's gonna get a Argent Square. Not the card he needs though right now.
Yeah, it's okay because we see some taunts in the hand of JEMsan. He can set up some little bit of a small defense here just to buy himself some time. Don't forget he's down to about 19 health. And back to the golden hand of coldznap. He's got another golden Tingmaster over Spark. Guys, you gotta be kidding me, man. This is by far the most absurd amount of golden cards I've ever seen in any one deck. in EHL, of course. But yeah,
Yeah.
Pagel
Like,
probably is gonna die here. I mean, giving him the taunt and the buff, kind of put him in the front line there. It's not very good.
yeah, it's really wow. I mean, like, I don't know what to say about this right now. It's getting out of control. Even though there's like so many cards in hands for JEMsan, can't do anything. Well, he's probably just gonna Blood Imp, Flame Imp, and maybe even Void Walker here, or just get rid of Nat Piggle. Yeah, that's even a better choice.
Hmm.
So they can just quickly get rid of that, and I'm gonna try the taunt as well,
Yeah, exactly. This is what I
just to
meant by
block it.
having a bit of a small defense there, and the defender, an Argent Commander. Well, no, I'm just completely drunk now.
Yeah.
The Argent Commander, just that Piggle, that definitely needs to die, and that's good
Mhm.
news here. JEMsan, I think that JEMsan's not very far behind because he's got a lifetime ability that you just keep tapping into, which is why he's kind of
Mhm.
even in terms of card advantage against coldznap here. Coldznap, in his hand, don't have anything that could really address JEMsan, and I can feel that he definitely wants to play the Karn Bloodhoof this turn.
I I I think what he could do is he could actually just kill off the 1/3, weapon up, hit face, and then totem up as well. Lightning bolt isn't as bad as well. The thing is, he's gonna be overloaded, so he doesn't have Alec here the next turn. It's the same thing with the weapon. I just think the weapon's a better choice so that the 6/5 doesn't go all the way down to one life. He's actually gonna just go ahead and play Karen Bloodhoof. I guess this is kind of the
Oh,
better play here, and even go for face.
yeah.
This is just putting JEMsan on the clock because the thing is he knows that he doesn't run large Rex since it's the aggro deck and.
Okay, this is lethal now already for coldznap
Mhm.
onto JEMsan. JEMsan, he doesn't have anything that can really defend. He may be forced to play Leroy Jenkins to kill the I don't know, the fire elemental. Shadow Flame is a pretty good venture, but normally I
Mhm.
would not advise that. Also, Defender of Argus is gonna buff up only one dude here.
Yeah,
Not really sure what he's thinking here, but
he's
I would
gonna
play
Shadow
the
Flame.
I don't know, I would play I would at least play the Argent Squire and buff that up there. But okay, he's gonna Shadow Flame, so that makes some sense.
Yeah,
The cow's gonna
he
come back.
yeah. He has to Shadow Flame. If not, he's gonna die. But even then, I think wait, is he dead?
He
No,
is
one
gonna
Rock
dead.
Fighter. Nah, it's not enough. He doesn't have enough. Um, I think he should just.
Some Force Rock Biter. Nope, he does not have enough,
Nah.
and yeah, that's because
I
his
think the
mana low.
best option for him is just to Argent Square Totem and hit base 4/5. Next turn he's gonna have Alakir Rockbiter, which is very very good. You
Yeah,
can just finish him off, or you could
I
also kill that. Yeah, that's fine.
just trying to fight for a bit of bug control. Healing Totem's just in time there. Alakir Rock Biter. He's signaling already. He's going for that combo, but
Hmm.
what is JEMsan gonna do? He doesn't have anything to taunt up right now, and that's very very regrettable. He can kill something, deal 2 damage to a character, and summon a
Yeah,
demon. That probably is gonna be targeted at a healing totem. I know it could be better,
if
but
he gets a if he gets a ton, it's good. But
he gets a blood him. Alright
oh.
guys, it seems like it's over. Coldznap's gonna have the better play here. This Shami, this Golden Shaman is looking pretty good. And
Yeah.
I mean JEMsan has pretty decent decks here, but it's just he
Hmm.
just couldn't find the traction, no tempo at all. And now I would say, I mean, it's a lot better if I would have gone with the Argent Squire Defender Argus combo. What do you think there? Do you think it's gonna be better for the Shadow Flame?
Uh.
Because that's a shield there, you see, on the bubble
Yeah.
shield. So that's what I thought.
The thing is, he wouldn't have enough mana for it, if I'm not mistaken. The previous turn.
He had 8 mana previous turn. He played the Defender Argus. That's 4 mana. He can play double Argent Squire. It meets that, and that's like extra 2 mana. He will not be able to Shadow Flame, but that should be fine because he's got double bubbles there. And no, here comes
Yeah, there you
Alakir
go.
Winlord. Look at that grand entrance with the Rock Biter. Wow, that's like 6 + 4. Sorry,
12
12
damage.
+ 4. The
Yeah.
16 is done. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner
Yeah.
of this series is gonna be Coldznap, and it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, it's a really good game for coldznap, and just looking at his play, the way he played, his decisions is just really good. He's a veteran player. Plus, look at his cards, man. It's all freaking golden. Holy shit. As for JEMsan, he tried his best. His decks are, like I said, they're still kind of like ESGN Fight Night kind of decks, except for his Warlock. Usually, you don't see as much aggro Warlock, and sometimes you see a little bit more unconventional. Well, not unconventional, more like a Murloc rush deck. And with the old Merc guy, legendary, it's really really good. So really unfortunate for JEMsan, but still well-deserving victory to coldznap. It was really well played.
Yeah, that's very, very well played there. Anyway, we are gonna be back with more game. Next game, I do believe it's Josiah up against Bo Yangi. We pronounce that Bo Jangi. I think it's a J pronounced as a Y. But yeah, we're gonna be back with more action real soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. Babel here with Larc. I'm gonna might actually reset stream a bit just to get some settings sorted out. But yeah, hope you guys stay tuned for that. See you guys in a short while.